Welcome to What Didn't Happen, an historical podcast where we discuss a real moment in history and then explore an alternate timeline of events that could have happened but didn't. I'm your host Kyle Hope, and I'm here with my co-host Drew Roberts.
Today we'll be discussing an alternate path to the chunk of history that would change the fate of the world and the timelines as we know it. But first, we'll start by discussing the real history of the many ways the world was predicted to end. We've been prophesizing the end of the world for centuries, from a great flood covering the world on February 25th, 1524, to the end of the Mayan calendar in 2012, that would end the first great cycle. Though we are going to talk about a widely known way the world was supposed to end, the Y2K incident of 2000s. The Y2K incident was a great technological breakout during the dawn of the 2000s. There was mass speculation about what would happen to all the data when the computers would update to 2000, because the computers wouldn't allow new data to be stored beyond the year 1999. So this caused issues. What would happen?
So, what do you mean by, the computers not being able to allow new data beyond 1999? What do you mean by that?
Well, the computers at that time, they were only able to store data up to 1999. So when the year 2000 hit, they thought the computers were going to reset back to 1979. So because of this fate of the unknown, they were unsure about what would happen to the computers during the dawn of the 2000. So some said that the tech would explode or could release a huge magnetic pulse that may destroy all the technology and all of our progress that we've made up to this point.
Whenever you say a magnetic pulse, if this really happened, right? What would a magnetic pulse do?
Well, it would short out all of our technology. So anything and everything that we had technology-wise, all of our cell phones, telephones, any radar or televisions would cease to exist.
That's pretty scary, not gonna lie. Well, actually,
Well, in the end, nothing really came of this supposed threat. The end was all sunshine and rainbows. We figured out how to update the technology, making all the data go through per normal. In the end, we, as humans, decided and we figured out how to update the technology over the years to making the processes go as per usual.
now that's some pretty interesting history. But now, a word from our sponsor. The world is a dark, shallow place, isn't it? How about a banana? Oh yeah, a banana sounds real nice. But wait, how can you chow down with some slice of the perfectly uniform chunks? Well, with some magic, of course, with the banana manna, a wise choice to make evenly sliced chunks of some yellow bean. Best of all, this 100% recycled product is coming at you at the low price of just 2 payments in $19.99. Just ring up your lawyer and contact the 808-808-8078 to hear exactly how you can get your very own nice and diced and sliced and diced banana manna. Back to our regularly scheduled broadcasting. So, as you know, we're experts in interdimensional travel.
Of course.
So, we will discuss what didn't happen. The year was 1999, and there was tons of speculation over what could happen with this technological breakdown if it did happen. And many believed it to actually be true. And if this did happen, then our entire society would crumble as we know it, because this event that would destroy the world was known as the Y2K incident, because I don't know why the Y's there, but the 2K means at 2000 the technology would cease to exist. And a person by the name of Jerry Falwell proclaimed that the Y2K may be God's instrument to shake this nation, to humble this nation, to start a revival that spreads the face of the earth before the rapture of the church.
So, what are we going to get into with our alternate history today, Kyle?
Well, we're gonna try to discuss like a more realistic thing, because this guy kind of sounds insane, but we'll discuss what could have happened if a magnetic pulse really came out and destroyed our technology, and how would we respond to it, and exactly what would we do. So if this did happen, we would definitely be sent back to the Dark Ages.
So what do you mean by we're going to be sent back to the Dark Ages? Are we not going to have any technology?
Well, it basically means that there's no technology. There, like if you tried to call someone, you can't call them. The only type of technology that would still exist would be mechanical technology, but digital technology would cease to exist, like stuff like the internet, stuff like that.
So we'd still have airplanes.
Yeah, we'd still have airplanes and stuff. We also have radios as well. So, I guess...
Well, would we have radios, Kyle? We just had this big magnetic pulse surge throughout the earth.
Are radios digital?
I mean, the waves that you're producing need digital technology to exist.
Interesting. So maybe we wouldn't have radios. But either way, we would lose a great deal of our progress.
Well, with this electromagnetic pulse that surged throughout the earth, since it is an electromagnetic pulse, how would this affect the earth itself?
So, with that, how it would affect the earth is, well, some say it wouldn't really do much to earth, but I personally think that it would cause numerous natural disasters across the globe. And this would cause cities along the coast and stuff to simply be destroyed or stuff like that. So if that were to happen, I feel like we would be sent back to the Dark Ages, and we would have to figure out life as like have to figure out life without digital technology.
So, by you saying that all the cities along the coasts are being destroyed, you're saying that the tectonic plates of our Earth are being shifted?
I mean, it could happen.
We've saw this timeline, Kyle.
Wait. The memories. We have seen this timeline. Wait. Drew, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking.
I think we should ditch this timeline. Let's go back to a different timeline.
Well, which one?
Well, unfortunately, I think we're limited in our timelines. Our devices have been broken down, so we may have to go back to the reign of Mr. Trotsky. It is the end.
Well, that's all, folks. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and always make sure to ring that bell so you don't miss any future uploads from Red Devil Productions.